Stay in your seats unless you want to die.
Sorry, I like this guy. Don't kill him.
Right. No, I mean, shit, he looks like a human version of Ryuk, man. He's got big-ass, weird-ass eyes and shit. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Sean. Hit that like and that subscribe if you enjoy the video. And also, if you want to get access to next week's episode, you can hit us up on our Patreon. The link is in the description. And let's get on with our Deathnote reactions. Hey, what is up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, and I'm hanging out with my good friends, the Deathnote Draces over there at the Dojo. Drace, how you doing over there? Drace.
Feeling intrigued. Is he gonna take the deal?
Nah.
I think that he's so like, I know how to not get killed, and I have he seems to be like one of those kids that are like, have their diet all planned out, and I am the most healthy, I am the smartest boy. He's like, well, my
Apex.
list... Yes.
We're talking about Deathnote, by the way.
He's definitely counting that his lifespan is long.
Well, yeah, but also Light.
Sure.
Light is the best at everything. He's like a Neil Breen, so like he's not gonna be bested by a Shinigami. He's not gonna be like, I don't need you that. I'm gonna make you give that to me. Like that's what he's gonna find
figure it out.
Yeah, Light wants to like always one up everybody.
What do you have for me this time? Cryptography? Hacking into a banking system? Shutting down a power grid for a major city? Closing down a bank? Fixing an election? It's all easy.
Definitely with Light, definitely with L, and maybe with Ryuk a little bit. Where you know,
Ryuk's
like,
just
you know,
bored.
He's bored, right? Yeah, he's bored. I mean, I guess it's because there is a little prankish, you know, thing about him that kind of makes me question that a little
he
bit.
has resting prank face though, so who even knows?
Yeah.
He might be actually really serious.
He's sitting there like
It's
that.
just
But
resting prank face.
You know, we're doing episode 4. We just got done. Right, basically put forth this deal that he was basically goes like, I can see when everybody's name and when they're gonna die. Just by looking at them, it appears above their heads like a fucking video game thing, or their stats kind of jump up and shit like that. And you get to have my eyes, like this, you know, this and Light, who is pretty confident in himself, I think.
Yeah,
like
just a little
bit. He basically puts this in. He's like, I can give this to you, but if you take them, your lifespan gets cut in half. So, because we do decry, like, you know, we decry how much the kid is a psychopath and how much is blah 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 or whatever it is. But in a piece of the video that no one will ever see, me and Morgan specifically, and Dustin very smartly kept his fucking mouth shut. We started talking about some people we might be willing to write down.
Hypothetically,
but you know, this is a morality tale of sorts. It's a dark morality tale, but it's about that type of stuff and everything like that. It's a cat and mouse game, and it's kind of a thriller. And they kind of had a lot. They've put almost all of those to work in some capacity. I just think that it's going to become more and more complex. Because now he just like wants to, Light just wants, you know, there's a guy following him, and he just wants to kill him for following him. His morality code is out the window.
that is fucked.
Uh-huh.
I guess Light just thinks that he's got it all figured out. Got a big galaxy brain over there.
This kid,
He's
kid.
the top of his class. He's the smartest kid alive.
He's got a bomb drawer.
That's right. Oh, when is that sister finding that bomb drawer?
Oh,
melting her face off.
When is he melting his sister's face off and melting that fucking bomb drawer? Or his dad? Because his dad might start to suspect him.
that's a very special episode right there.
Yeah. It's like the episode of Gargoyles when the lady got shot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
A gargoyle shot a lady.
Gargoyle shot a lady. Oh my god.
Or the last episode of Dinosaurs. Oh.
Yeah, right.
Gargoyle shot a lady.
Did. Fucking capped her ass.
Sorry, my fault. I was playing with the gun.
Morgan, Dustin knows, I think, because Dustin.
Yeah, he knows.
So, like, Morgan's he taking the deal this episode?
Not this episode. I think he's gonna come up with a plan. Or,
You
I
think
mean,
he's gonna
this is such a
try to
quick,
get around it?
it's such a quick-paced show that actually maybe we'll get the answer on whether or not he's taking it or not. But it's definitely going to be a thing like, well, I deduce this and blah, 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 and by your own rules, that means this.
He likes to fucking suck his own cock a little bit before he fucking...
He will be sucking his own cock.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're either getting a counter proposal or we're getting the answer, I think, in this episode. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. And then maybe we'll find out who the fuck that guy is who's following him and shit. Like, who knows? It could be... Is it God? What if it's the guy? What if it's the one guy who stood up and said that he like really dug what Kira was doing?
I'm thinking it's gonna be a police officer fanboy
Who's like, no, I want to help you out. No, it's all good. Or what if he
Yeah.
kills him and he comes up and he goes like, I wanted you to know. I could see him saying that like, hey, what's up? I'm like really I'm Giga Chad fucking Kira, and like I'm here and I'm like over here. I want to tell you that like I wanted you to know that I figured your shit out. And the guy's like, I'm your number one fan. I gas you up all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I think he needs to be confronted with something like that if he does get his name and if he does end up killing him, which I hope that the show kind of does a little bit. The show is wild. It's really moving. It's really captivating. I'm ready to get into it. You guys want to get going?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us as we go through Death Note. If you guys want to get the next episode of Death Note, if you guys want to watch episode 5, you can watch that right now on our Patreon. It's available right this very minute. If you're watching this on YT, you head on over. We got a couple of links. They're in the top pinned comment or the description below. You head down there, and that you click on either one of those. That takes you over to our Patreon. You pony up $5. Pretty damn fair price for all the goddamn content that you get at that $5 level.
Turn around and you're dead. I am Kira.
Whoa.
Oh, so he's just outing himself.
That's right. The one sweeping the floor. I'm gonna kill him just for you.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
You get exclusive podcasts, you get movie commentaries, you get, and you get a bunch of early bird access to the animated shows that we're working on right now. And that takes you over there. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, you can give us a like and a subscribe. That shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We hope that you guys consider doing that. Also, ring the bell thingy for the notifications and all that type of stuff. We got a bunch of cool stuff happening right now. And if you guys, not if you guys, I'm done with the read right now. If we appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. All right, I'm ready to fucking get into this thing. Let's get going. Yep. Let's see what this little fuckhead wants to just fucking say about
This fucker.
As soon as we began to suspect that Kira might be a student, the pace into the
Can't believe that L wouldn't be a part of the PC Master Race. That's what they say. They say it. They're fucking. I remember the first time one guy said that he was part of that. It like as a real person in front of me, and I almost threw up in my own mouth. That was fucking hilarious.
That was a brutal conversation to be part of.
The price for having a Shinigami's eyes is half of that person's remaining lifespan. That's all it is.
But it's like, what if L's like shoots him or something like that in like inside of a year?
Has anyone seen Ryuk around lately? Maybe he was serious about losing
The Boney Boys.
Yeah.
We got an Overlord fucking.
Doing something so boring. But you know what? I actually heard he was carrying seriously, why would he need two? Beats me. I'll never understand that guy.
He's playing the long game. Also,
Is no more than half of my remaining lifespan.
no more than half, so he'd be a god. He would be immortal for the last half of his life, right?
This deal is out of the question.
Haha.
My plan is to create an ideal new world free from evil and
Oh, God.
A new world.
and I intend to reign as a god in that world for a very long time. Consider the deal if it lengthened my- Or better yet, you could have simply included it in the instructions for the Death Note. Good point.
Who is that? Is that the dude that digs him?
Sure there's nothing else you want to tell me ahead of time? Shinigami? No, nothing else. Probably.
What is Ryuk doing?
Anyway, if I keep bargaining for eyes and wings and whatever else, next thing you know, I'm gonna end up becoming a real Shinigami. Though, who knows? I bet that could be pretty interesting.
I think that fucking Shinigamis are dudes that held on to the fucking book forever. Like,
Already, the truth of the matter is that we
Oh, same.
I doubt there's any reason for our existence.
Oh.
They're not talking about Shinigami, they're just talking about elder millennials.
It's just me.
These Shinigamis don't have very good credit scores either, and they can't buy a home.
Well, when you return from this world, why not use what you've learned here to try and change it for the better?
Rearrange the bones. Get a Swiffer.
Dust some bones.
Dust the bones up.
You have to be a positive thinker to even attempt something.
We gotta introduce the power of positive thinking to fucking Ryuk.
Come on, Ryuk. Like attracts like.
Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself with people that want to work.
Another left a letter, but it doesn't seem to be a will or anything meaningful. And as for the third victim, he escaped from his cell and ran all the way.
Died at the pisser.
We can't release details of these men's deaths to the media. As far as they're concerned, these are just heart attacks.
He's like flushing some fucking info. He's doing like an info flush to see what comes out on the other end. Or something like that, I think.
Right, I understand.
So now he's experimenting on his victims?
Shitty Batman.
He's the Red Hood. He's the Red Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This soundtrack is very, very porny.
I know, right?
It's very porny, but kind of, but it took it made a stop on John Carpenter Boulevard a little bit. Like there's like a little bit of like.
All three did exactly what I intended them to do. For the other three,
Fucking face.
conditions that were virtually impossible.
He also has like kind of like derpy pug eyes. They're like a little kind of oblong and shit. Ooh.
Everyone knows it's physically impossible to go from a prison in Japan to Paris, France in only 1 hour. Since this couldn't happen, he simply died of a heart attack.
Oh.
Next was supposed to, as long as it's within the realistic limits of what that person might do, I can control them as much as I want.
That's fucking crazy.
That's really nuts.
Yep.
But yesterday on the news, they said this drug addict tried to rob a bank but was unsuccessful.
He needs help. How about
He literally was unsuccessful.
so send him to rehab and he dies in 20 years. Like right, and he goes to rehab and then he.
Right. He makes amends with his family and the people that he's wronged in his life.
Believe it or not, I'm actually a rather popular guy. Ryuk.
Believe it or not,
I
I'm
also
also
am
handsome.
the most popular in school. Oh, the little murder girl. Remember the one who was like kill them all? He. I don't know if that was the same girl, but I remember the little girl was like kill them all, Kira. It was like a cute little pink phone.
Glad we're going on this normal human date.
I can just imagine him opening the book and writing, Tiny Dinky Daffy, pancaked by a dump truck.
Tiny Dinky Daffy. What?
She's baby of the year.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I got you.
Pancaked by a drunk dump truck driver. See, if I had the Deathnote, I would just make, I think you should leave jokes.
Yep.
Didn't you see what I wrote in the Death Note? I explained it in great detail.
No, doing that would take all the fun out of it.
And it would be boring for the TV show.
Right.
He's like, fucking, of course I'm gonna watch it. I can't goddamn blink.
Oh, he slays puss, too.
Yeah, he does. Haircut like that?
Oh my god, such a Chad.
That was before I scored #1 on the national practice.
Oh god.
You're such a nerd.
Haha, you're awful. You're a nerd.
Tee-hee.
Fucking dork.
This number one fuck machine, smartest guy, god of death.
Dude, absolutely #1 fuck. Yeah, oh, dude, this is hilarious.
Stay in your seats unless you want to die.
Sorry, I like this guy. Don't kill him.
Right, no, I mean, shit, he looks like a human version of Ryuk, man. Like that big-ass, weird-ass eyes and shit.
All right, driver. You listen to me. I know you've got the number for Spaceland's office on you. Call him.
Oh, so he wrote this guy to do this in the bus.
Now you listen up. Have a female staff member bring all of
A female? Oh, I don't like that.
First hijacker comes in like he's working alone. Meanwhile,
Yep.
the second one pretends to be a hostage
Damn.
and stays in the very back just in case something goes wrong.
I got taken by one of these scams on the L once. It was
Oh,
like
yeah?
I played like a shell game. I lost like $40.
Here's my proof. Take a look.
Damn.
FBI?
Female body inspector. How is that gonna help us?
It's like female body inspector, but my name's not written here.
Yes.
Shut the hell up, you old hag!
What? Rude! dude. Come on.
And you bag of shit, old man. Fuck off. Cool lighting.
Who the hell are you? You in the very back. What do you think you're doing? Don't mess with me. How long you been hiding?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh. He wrote that you can see him?
Stay there, you.
Yeah, this is super cool.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I get it.
I would be on that floor so quick.
Like accidentally dropped was actually towards the pages of the Deathnote itself.
Oh, fuck.
Guy into touching the paper. He's the only other one on the bus who can see me. That's so smart.
Whoop. Ooh, that was a sloppy one.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Well, I guess he can go pick up the note. But wouldn't he forget? Don't you forget? I'm confused.
He didn't have the whole book. He just had a page of the book.
You can do that?
Apparently, he just did.
Apparently you can.
Dot. Everything went just as I planned.
That was like a big risk, though.
Immediately afterwards, at 11:45, he dies when struck by a car.
So did he also trick Ryuk?
He might have tricked Ryuk. The page had nothing to do with it.
You
Yeah.
will be next.
Ooh.
I can't believe I'm defending a cop. Defending a cop, and I'm like, come on, keep just following you, just trailing you. It's his fucking job, bro.
Yeah.
It's literally just his fucking job. But, I'm not going to cry too bad.
Don't be a creep.
Cool. And also, yeah, because he also kind of tricked Ryuk.
Yeah, because it didn't say anything about the page of paper. So Ryuk's just drawing a conclusion. But I feel like in the history of that Death Note, someone must have went crazy and ripped out pages at one point. And wouldn't Ryuk be like, I've seen people pick up the pages before, and it never did this to them? Because I was like, if that was real, I'm like, Light's taking a huge risk. Because what if, because he picked up the paper, Light's memories wiped about the Death Note?
I think there's another rule that maybe you didn't read about like people touching the book can see. Or maybe like what he was saying, how like the only people that can see the Shinigami are the people that have touched the notebook because it's still in his possession.
Oh, so if you have to give it away?
Or you have to kind of conclude your business with the with the Death Note,
die or lose it, or and also like you
possibly,
you have a time period, or they did say this, where you have a time period where you can get it back.
Okay, then okay.
Or maybe it's like one of those things where it's like, like how Aaron,
gotta reread these rules.
Right, true. Or like where Aaron can touch, if he's touching a fucking somebody of royal blood. Like if you're touching a piece of the Death Note while you're maybe that's a rule that we kind of don't quite know. I understand what you mean as far as like a risk, because I do think there is a bit of a risk. I understand your methodology,
and he's also taking pages out and like just like that way he's not carrying the book around with him all the time, so he can just have like a page, so he can just like if he needs to write something on the fly.
Whoa,
so like
that's a risk too, because what if somebody finds that in your pocket? Then that's hard to explain.
I do think that I do have to go back and like really bone up on these rules.
I gotta re-examine before we do the next one.
The ones that truly register are the ones that I've sort of seen
multiple times
enacted within the show and stuff like that. I'm sure that this show kind of structurally is going to go through all the rules, and we're going to really fucking explore them and stuff like that. There's probably going to be like new ways that he utilizes the book and the rules to get around getting, finding L, or fucking, getting out of a jam or something like that I think is going to kind of like,
this is one of the more creative ones.
Yeah.
Where
now this motherfucker is like the master of puppets. Like this guy like not just ending people's lives. He's he is playing God in a weird way, where he is dictating.
But then again, he could do it in a good, or not even a good way. He could do it in like, the president makes this decision, and then 90 years later he dies on the toilet.
Joe Biden forgives all student debt and then dies at like 90. Admittedly, a very cool idea and a cool plan. I'll give it to him.
It was clever.
Very clever.
I think he should use this new information to figure out just hack into this guy's notes and find out that he doesn't give a fuck about you, and then you can move on. I don't know. I feel like you should use his name and this information.
Oh, well, no, yeah, well, that'll be that. We don't know if he's absolutely 100% being like dead set on, be like, I'm going to kill this guy, or what if he's. Well, no, but I mean, there could be a twist or whatever it is. I mean, like if I mean, that's also a clue for him in how to get closer to L. Is having friendly access to a FBI agent.
Yeah.
You know? So I think there could definitely be a avenue where he's like, there's a lot of other things that I could do with this guy. I can always kill him. Why not try to maybe make a move? I think is something that I could definitely kind of go for.
This scenario in particular, when I read it in the comics, I was like, man, like sometimes when you think about like scenarios that people build up in their heads, it's kind of like when somebody's like says something like completely weird, like my stepmom came home and she told me that I had to give her head or else she'd tell my dad that I did this thing, and you're like, wait, whoa, like that didn't happen. Like people like make up these like completely like fictitious stories, and so like,
where are you reading this?
The internet.
You can get off those chat
My
rooms.
diary.
Yeah.
Okay.
The subreddit for Cure.
Well, there is a subreddit that's called like That Happened.
Yeah.
Where it's like my 2-year-old looked at me the other day and said, "Mommy, if wars are so important, why do they kill everyone and we could live in peace?"
Yeah.
And you're like, hashtag that happened.
Yeah. Right. It's like that sort of shit where you're just like clearly it's like wish fulfillment. Like none of this happened, dude. And you're like, so like as the creator of this thing, you're like, you're creating this like whole weird, like convoluted, like scenario for this main character. It's just like really wild to think about what you'd have to write to get into this character's head.
Yeah.
And it's like super fucked up.
And I'm like, there's gotta be an easier way to get this man's name.
Yeah, I know.
Just kind of like,
for sure.
How did he know he would be sitting in the back row? He's like, no, that's where FBI agents, and that's where they always sit. I mean, I don't know. Like,
he's smarter than us, Morgan.
He is.
He's top of his class.
And he's slaying puss, and
dude, he fucking crushes puss.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, man. Like,
I'm very popular with the ladies.
He doesn't even want to go on that date.
Nah, he's busy. But you know what?
Got no time for these women's.
Yeah. Right, these women. Right, he ain't got time for. What are you doing that? He's not fucking clearing the pipes. He's not doing nothing. I think that's probably the reason why he can't. Why he's so worked up and anxious and having such a terrible time. Right. So I think that I don't know. There's still a lot that we have to fucking ascertain.
Yeah.
From this thing, but a cool scenario, an interesting, a clever plan.
Very, very convoluted.
What if the Shinigami
Very
just were invented in the 80s? That's why they're all metal.
That could very well be, yeah.
And they keep saying like thousands of years.
He kind of looks like the comic book version of the Crow.
Mm.
Yeah.
Doesn't he a little bit? Like
a little
he's
bit
got
Spawn
like. Yeah, like kind of Spawn. Like he kind of because I remember just like the Crow had a very interesting. It was very very
He
stylized.
looks like he was in the Gorillas.
Boom, 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 boom. Finally, someone let me out of my cage. You know what I mean? Like whatever it's like. Which I'm definitely excited to do. We hope that you guys are excited to do it. If you guys are so excited that you don't want to wait a week and you guys want to check this fucking shit out and you guys want to get a load of what the fuck is going on in episode 5. I'm on some 10 shit or some 2 shit right now. 2 times 10, or 2 divided by 10 is 5. But if you guys are excited about episode 5 and you guys want to take a look at it right now and not wait a week, like everybody else does, have to out if they ever want to out in the cursed rotten land of YouTube, and you want to come on over to fucking Patreon where you get shit early, you get it full and you get it uncut. I suggest that you head on over to our Patreon by clicking either the top pin links, the links in the top pin comment or the description below. You click either one of those. That'll take us over to our Patreon. Whoa, former agent.
Can't be an agent and my wife.
No, never.
Yeah, you can stick to your lady coffee getting business.
Hey, Toots, that fucking tea's getting cold. You pony up $5, and then you get a Death Note bequeathed of your own. And you get that in the uploads that we put every week. Every time we make a drop on YT, we put these out on our Patreon, completely full and uncut, a week early before anybody else gets to see them in the world, except for y'all, except for our patrons. So we hope that you guys consider doing that. Give us a little bit of support. Help us keep the lights on, help us pay our editors, and help us expand our coverage. If you guys can't do that, but you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and a subscribe. We hope you guys consider doing it. Ring the little bell thingy too. That shit always helps. It never fucking hurts. We appreciate y'all for stopping by, and we'll see you guys later.